Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Stops short of the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Trying for a fourth down completion. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking for some space. It's Wallace. Finds room at the 30. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State.
He's got room looking for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
No problem with the BAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Canes look at a cash in the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him?
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Crossing the 35. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down play coming up for this offense. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Nice grab. It's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The quarterback's got it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, what a move. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? It's a run. Running back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They're going to run it. Tackled, but first down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And in first down, they go right back to him. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. No huddle here for the offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house. But you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick. But he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch is made down the middle. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. An important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Washington. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Using his legs here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Brought down to the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Offense getting set. It's second down. And now the running back's got it again. Powers through. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it's been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. And the quarterback dropping back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. They didn't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone. Past midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Wow, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And tackled after a small pickup there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a spectacular diving catch. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's a gamble here. Offense going for it. Fourth down inside their own 40. And he'll set up to throw. A fourth down completion to the running back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course,